Hi, everyone. Oh my god. Who is it that's so fast? Say hi. So I know who's here with me. Have you got your photo sent? Have you got your photo sent? Okay, this is too red. Oh, Nina. Okay, you will be the first. But first, let me see. Is it too dark? Oh, all my flaws are out. Hi, Sophie. Haven't seen you. Hi, Sarah. Oh my god, that was fast. Everyone's so early, so fast today. Okay, so for those of you who haven't sent in your photo, start to send them in. Actually, I can't. Hi, Sophie. Welcome. No worries. There's always a first time. So I'm actually doing a photo reading for free. All right. So send in. Hi, Anastasia. Oh my God. How did you guys get my notification so fast? Like almost I'm still in the first minute or actually second 1.5 minute. So send all your photos in, send in all your photos to Answers, my channel name, Answers with an S, Answersbydivine@gmail.com. So what do? We just send a photo to me. Yes, just send a photo to me. Whoever maybe you want to send a photo. Any photo, it could be that one person or it could be the both of you. Like if you want me to read the vibe, the energy and see what I can be telling. I wouldn't know what I will be saying about the photos, but I could say something if I could, okay? Send them into my email because so far I haven't got many of you, but I've got some for sure. Nina, you will be first. Start to send the photos in. If you can, you could give me like as many as you want, maybe. But okay, let's keep it to 2 or 3. That's fine. All right, send in the photos that you want me to be reading for you. It could be the person or with you in there. And let's see. Let's check the vibe. Yeah, your choice. Your choice, Nina. Your choice. Your choice. But the thing is. Okay, guys, so get yourself prepared while I get myself prepared. I'm going to just hop out, but you guys can hang in there, but I might just be frozen or something. I'm going to tether the Wi-Fi, the internet into my other phone. I'm going to do some tethering setup, so get your photos and you could just hop out as well. So send in your photos now while I tether my data over to another phone because the Wi-Fi as usual it is down. So I'm going to use my data. I'm going to tether over to another phone of mine. Okay, so send in your photos, whatever photos with you, without you, that person alone, whatever photos you have, but keep it to maybe 2, maximum 3. Okay, otherwise 1 will do. So all of you get going. All right, there's a lot of you are jumping offline. I think you are all sending your photos in. Okay, so for those of you who are staying on to just be nosy to see what's happening in here, I'm going to read photos. So, but wait, let me just tether over the data. Okay, let me just tether over the data to another phone and then I could load the photos. Otherwise, I'm using this damn phone and then everything is on this damn phone. All right, I might be frozen, but I don't think I will break off. I might just be frozen while I just jump off to my home screen. Okay, I'm going to jump off to my home screen. Hang in there. I might be frozen. Hang in there. Anyone who's asking what's happening, can someone just help me to keep the newcomers updated? Okay, I'm going to just hop up now. Okay, I'm back. Am I good? Oh, crap. Nice. Nice. What time is it now in Singapore? Okay, so anyway, wait, oh, it's, hang on, let me send some messages. All right, so for those of you who's joining me, who just joined me, start to send in your photos if you want to. Needles, I got your email. I got your email. Okay, so send in your photos. Yeah, hang on, I've got a very important message. That's like my goal. My goal. My I have a goal. My hang on, hang in there. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, nice. All right, let me load my email. Oh wow, okay, all of your emails are flooding in. Okay, so I will do it in, this is like the fastest fingers first game. All right, the fastest fingers first game. Okay, so I have all of your timing locked in, is coming in from by the timing. So but first I'm gonna do those who have sent me before. Come on guys, you know, when I sent out a post to write on the post to say send me your photos, no one there to do it. No one there to do it. Only a few of you. All right, for the first, there's this lady who didn't sign off your name, but that's fine. Your email is somewhat like the first three letters, SUS. Are you there? SUS. SUS dot at gmail.com. Okay, Nina, hang on. You are the second. NPR, you are the third. If NPR is around, if NPR is around. All right, everyone, don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Okay, don't get too excited. You know, I have a lot of little tricks to do. Remember, I still have the crystal ball reading. All right. Let me kind of contain myself. I got yours, Lily. I got yours. Is SUS there? SUS, that's how your email started off with. LOL. I know, I need to contain myself. But you know, guys, when I do this, it's because I miss home. I'm starting to miss home, and I just want to kind of like, yesterday I wasn't live because I want to go back. I had this thought, like, I just want to pack and go back home. I'm only on my 7th day mark, and I have more than 2 months to go. I miss home already. I think Mercury retrograde is affecting on me. So I'm going to convert all this energy to do something for you guys. Okay? SUS, are you there? Email starting with SUS V something something something. Oh yeah. I somehow, I do not know. I always thought that, you know, I could leave home, and I always wanted to leave home, and that's why I'm here in Toronto, Canada today. But somehow this time round, I just feel like packing up everything and just say to the landlord, I want to go home. I want to go home. Oh well, the choices we make sometimes. SUS is not here. Nina, you are next. Nina, check in, say yes. Nina, check in, say yes. You're excited. I'm equally excited. I'm equally excited. Okay, I'm equally excited. Yeah, I was told to just hang in there while the Mercury retrograde energy is working on us. I don't know. Sophie, let me see if I got yeah, Sophie, I got yours. Sophie, I got yours. Actually, you are right in front of everyone else. Everyone else who just sent in, you are right in front of them. Hang in there, Sophie. I will come to you next. After Sophie, there'll be Chandra. After Chandra, that's Needles. After Needles, that's Lily. And followed by Karen, followed by Sarah. Yeah. Yep. I never saw myself. I never see myself. I never see myself to miss home. I always thought that, you know, I just so wish that I could leave. But now that I have left, I want to go back. I want to go back. Anyway, converting the energy to positive. Nina, check in. Okay, you're there. All right, let's start off with Nina. I'm not going to show any of your photos, so don't worry about privacy. I'm not going to show any of your photos. So it is safe in my hands. I might even delete it after everything if you don't want me to keep a copy. Oh, Nina. Can I make some positive comments? Sexy babe. Sexy babe. Nina, I feel you are super damn loving. You have a lot to give. You are such a nice person, super nice person. I could see why. Come on, Nina has been helping me to take note of the names. But no, this thing just kicked in. I didn't say that just because it helped me to take note of the names of those in queue. But no, Nina, I could see. Anyway, we don't need any validation from anyone for whatever that I'm saying, right? We don't need any validation. It is just between you and I. For those that I'm on you right now, it is just between you and I. We don't need any validation, okay? Nina, I could feel your heart is so painful. It is aching, aching, aching. No, okay. So Patricia, I will tell you, all of you, I mean, if you're interested, let's have a chit chat during a break time. All right, I have a baby nephew who's only 7 months old, and we've been babysitting him from Monday to Friday for the last 7 months. I'm very attached to him. He's almost like my own child. For anyone who's been a parent before, I mean, I didn't give birth to him, but there is this attachment that I feel so attached to him. I will show you some of the photos if I can later on. He's such a cute boy in my own eyes. Such a cutie. I miss him. I don't want to miss his growing up stage. I don't want to miss that. But sometimes because of my own life, I have to think for myself and move ahead. But at the same time, I'm contemplating, I don't want to miss out on his growing up phases and stage. I don't want to miss that because it's so precious when an infant, if you miss it, you miss it for good. I'm not a parent, I'm not a mom, but I just, as an aunt, I feel so much. I just feel so much for him. Okay, anyway, let's carry on with my issues later on. All right, Nina, I could feel that your heart is aching. And I feel that this is accumulative from all the years of your love and your relationship. It seems like every other time, just when things were about to look fantastic, like this is the one right now, this is it right now, something must happen. Something just must happen to your love life, your relationship. Always near to the mark. When we are near, it is always like, you know, when you're almost there in like locking it down, it is always almost there, just almost there. Something happened. You either found out something, or the other person, your mate, your guy, your love, just did something. They must do something to upset you. You know, when I'm looking at your photo, I'm shivering every time. Yeah, when I'm looking at your photo, I'm shivering right now. And this shiver comes right from here. It comes right from here. So, you know, the kind of love that you always get yourself into, the kind of love and the kind of relationship that you always get yourself into, it is those striking hot moments. Those striking hot moments that it is like love at first sight. Like, instantaneous. You don't have a relationship with friends like after knowing them for a while, and then from friendship you convert to love. It has got to be new. It is either like um I like you or I don't like you. If I don't like you, we are friends forever. It wouldn't be friends and then I'm starting to feel like, maybe we can work out something. No, no, I feel like all your love is instant, or at least for this photo, the photos where you had it, you had the collage where, yeah, the two squares and then the rectangular frame. At least for with this guy, this is instant. It is instant spark, instant love at first sight. It's like instant noodles, really. Like instant cooking, instant noodles, so instant. Yes, that was when I met him 7 years ago. So the energy that I'm picking up is 7 years ago energy. Okay. So for those of you, for any one of you who just joined, I'm doing photo reading. You can start to email them in if you want to. Email is actually in the header of this streaming. All right, refer to that, and then you can email them in. I now have about 7 or 8 of you in a queue. If I can't finish it today, another time. Okay. I don't know, I'm shivering. Are you afraid of something? Are you afraid that something is going to happen soon between you and this person? I think and I feel that there is some fear going on because the shiver just goes on and on. I know it's cold in here. It's cold out there. It is like minus whatever. But I feel that you have some fear that something is going to happen, or you have some doubts. You are suspecting something right now about this relationship. You're not sure. There's unclarity right now. Is it just 2 photos that you're sending me? No, actually 3. The first one, and then your own photo, and then the one with the both of you. The very first photo. But he never forgot me. You sent 3. Okay. You know what? Between you and him is just memories. It's just memories. Are you asking about the potential or possibility between the both of you? Um, a lot of memories from the past, but that's pretty much all it is, the way I'm looking at it. Even if there's anything more, it might just be physical, nothing more. I don't see anything coming from the chin and below. I don't see any. Yes, the possibility. Okay. I don't get any energy or vibrating out from anything below the chin. You know what I'm saying? Meaning the heart, meaning his feelings for you. Everything I see from his forehead, it is all in the memories. It's just good memories, good times. Really good memories. He's happy with the past, but somehow that's all it is. That's really all it is. He's really friendly with you even until now. The way I look at it, he might just be friendly with you right now, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. I don't think he harbor any thoughts in reconciling with you. It's just he just like you to keep you as a contact, because there's nothing too bad. There's nothing too bad about whatever happened between the both of you or in the past. There's really nothing too bad. It's just maybe it's just the connection dies off, the sparks dies off, the flame dies off. I feel he is happy on his own right now. He's happy on his own right now. He's not missing on anything, like how you are and how you do. He too much focus on money somehow. SMH is somehow, right? He too focused on money. Could he be a Taurus? He going to miss out. Is NPR with me? Is NPR with me? NPR, I got your email. So the possibility, his Aquarius, I'm a Libra. I just did, by the way, I just did all that Gemini to Pisces. I finished all the whole series of the March reading for Aquarius, because they are last two, the last second sign for Aquarius. I haven't posted because the damn Wi-Fi is down, and I don't want to use my data to post it. I will save my data for my stream. By the way, I need Pisces. Any one of you who's a Sun Pisces, rising Pisces, or whatsoever, Pisces, Gemini, and Cancer, to hang in there. Stay on with me. Any one of you who's Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces, I need some validation on my reading earlier, because it's like amongst all of you, Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces has one of the most shittiest reading. And I'm starting to doubt myself. How can it be that shitty? How can it be that shitty? Hang in there for these three signs that I'm calling out. Oh my God. We making plans to see each other again, but you saying that I don't know now. Mind if I ask what's the context? Mind if I ask what's the context? I told you it's good memories. He doesn't mind you. He doesn't mind keeping you around as a friend. But I think I said this earlier on. Even if there is, it will be a physical thing. But if you're asking for true, genuine, sweet love, I seriously don't feel anything near to that. I don't feel anything like that. Well, he's not getting the bully, not happening. You make sure you keep to your words. You make sure you keep to your words, because you know how when things are on fire, you just can't control the flames. Too much what? Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I know what I'm putting out here. It's not going to be R-rated. Okay? Nothing R-rated. He's really friendly. Like, he's really friendly. He's really friendly with you. He could chill out, smile with you, laugh with you, talk about the past and laugh about the past together. And that's really how all that I'm saying. There's nothing below the chin from coming. I don't do friends with benefits. I've been a good girl for 2 years. No, I'm not talking about friends with benefit. I'm not. But I don't want you to jump into things just thinking like it looks like something, but it's actually not. You know, until he grabs your hands. Until he grabs your hand. All right, until he grabs your hand and asks you and pop that proper question to you, nothing should happen, girl. All right, nothing should happen. Leave no gray area. It shouldn't be gray. It shouldn't be gray, and it shouldn't be you just feeling that. You must ask him. So what does this mean? Sorry, I'm getting old. I'm like an old woman here. I need to know. So what is this all about? What is this all about? Right, he has to prove it. Yeah, you have to make him spell it out. Make him spell it out. Okay, make him spell it out. All right, that's so much for now. All right, if we have time, we can revisit it later or another time. Next, after Nina, can I just check in again with SUS? Email starting with SUS. Are you there? If you're not there, I'm going to move on. Whose email starts with SUS? Whose email starts with SUS? Check in with me with a yes. Otherwise, it will be NPR. NPR, are you there? After Nina is NPR. Are you there? No? NPR check-in with a yes? First call, second call, 1/4, second call, half, second call, 3/4, last call. Still no response. All right, next person, Sophie. Sophie, you there? Check in, say yes. Raise your hand. Oh, hey, hey. All right. I'm just going to open up your email for the first. You have sent me only one image, right? Only one photo. Only one photo. What do you want to know about this photo? Yep. No, haven't. Not yet, Sarah. You can come back in like 30 minutes later. There's kind of like 5 in front of you. And you know how long I take for each reading. What do you want to know? Nina, just chill out and enjoy. You don't always have to. Can you tell me anything about my life path and future love? It's funny how this photo that you sent to me, if I could say, I don't know, man, if I could say anything, then that's so, but I try, because I don't get like a full body picture. It is like a selfie, but okay, that's fine. You know what, Sophie? This is for Sophie, right? Yeah. You know what, Sophie? I feel like, all right, I feel like you being in a corporate world, I do not know if you're in a corporate world, but you have to be kind. You have to be kind, and you might be kind. I'm not saying that you are not, but this is just what is coming out. When I say, when I'm, the thing that I'm saying, if there, it might sound vague, all right? Clarify with me, and don't take me wrongly. Don't take me the wrong way yet. Clarify with me if there's anything you want to do, you want to know, all right? So for Sophie, I feel like if you are at work, corporate world or not, if you're at work, you have to be kind. You have to be kind, you will be kind, or you are kind. I feel more like you have to be kind. You have to be kind, be nice. I'm not saying that you are not a nice person. No, totally not. Sophie, you look perfect. Perfect. You look like a nice person, but somehow this is the message that's coming out from me. It's just asking you to encourage you and trust and believe. Maybe you have been nice and you're doubting yourself, you know, if this is the kind of attitude that you should carry on to be nice to people. I'm telling you, don't doubt it. Be nice, continue to be nice. Be nice and continue to be nice. You have to be nice to people. This is between me and Sophie, not a general message, but whatever goodness, please take it as a take back, okay? Your life path. I feel that you could do well in an office environment. Are you working in an office environment? I'm too nice to be honest. Then that could be the reason why this message come out as well. All right, it can go both ways, either way or whatever. But I just feel like maybe, however this message is coming to me, like I said, it could be because you might be in doubts, like, you know, are you supposed to stop being kind? No, the message here is you have to be kind. Continue to be kind. Continue to be what you are doing. But the message here, the ultimate essence here, the ultimate bottom line, and the essence here is be kind. Be kind at work. Again, I'm not saying Sophie is not kind. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just the message that's coming down to me. Continue to be kind at work. And I feel like you belong to big corporate, big offices, not a small office. So if you're working in a small office or a small company, like really tiny, small, with only 2 or 3 person, that's not your kind of place. Great, great, great. Yeah. Working towards working towards helping others. Yes, yes. And that's, you are right. You actually kind of like complete my full sentence. I'm breaking them down. All right. Yes, you have. You see, I wanted to say that you are someone who would like a volunteer, or even a healer, I would love to do more for humanity, right? I would say, I actually wanted to say something like, you have a lot of humanity in you, and humility. You are a very kind person, almost like a healer, a spiritual, or just like a volunteer. You know how some people, they are naturally a natural volunteer in every situation, in every place. They are always the first to raise their hand to, like, I want to help, I can help. This is what Sophie's energy is about. But I see you in an office environment. I see you in an office environment. In case the office environment is exuding very negative vibe. Sometimes, you know how corporate people can be very superficial. I'm sorry if any one of you are still in a corporate level, because I came out of it, and I'm so done. I'm so done with corporate bullshit. All that suited, booted, everyone looks so good and smart, but in there it's all rotten. I'm done with all this. Done. Yeah. When we are all the same, but some of them, they just behave like they are one of a kind, like they are above another, they are above the other people. I'm so done with people like that, really. I'm a healer. I have healing gifts, and I'm training to be a pregnant healer. Nice. I feel that you are on your right track. You are on your right track. You are on your right track. You have this healing energy. You have this very kind energy. Like I said, when I ask you to be kind at work, I'm not saying that you are not such a person. I said that, right? I just feel like you have, yeah, you have this in you, but at work, you still have to use it even at work, not selectively, like outside of work, just towards charity, as any organization or association. No, not selectively, but actually everywhere, and specifically in your workplace. That was the very first message that I want to tell you. Specifically in your workplace, continue to be kind, and be kind. And I'd like to know what you see regarding that, as I would love to set up a healing clinic to help people less fortunate. um I I'm with you. I'm with you. Go for it. Go for it, Sophie. Go for it. If you have the means, go for it. But I feel like it will be kind of, it is not going to be easy in terms of maybe financial aid. When it comes to financial aid, there is this thing about financial aid that I'm getting. You might have enough, but it will be better to have a little bit more, and even better to if you could apply for any financial aid. All right. But if you depend solely on yourself, it's gonna be very challenging. It's gonna be very challenging. God is the ultimate healer. Walk with him. Sarah, don't, let's not bring in any religion. But yeah, I mean, we can have faith in each our own God. But for me, someone needs to kind of counsel me, because I've been through so much that I no longer believe God is with me. The only thing I believe is in myself. I know. Do you see anything regarding my love life? I'm provided for by the divine, to be honest. I'm very blessed. Yeah, I mean, yes, I have a very challenging phase in in all parts of my life, really. More on my career, my work, in the past, in the corporate. And that's why I say I'm done. I'm so done with the corporate bullshit. Everyone is so fake. So fake. Suited, booted, looking like someone, looking like, oh, they earn like five digits. They earn like 6 digits per annum income. But come on. Okay, let me... Patsy. Hi, Patsy. You've been here? Yeah, let's not get into that. One here in, the other out. Best advice in corporate. Yeah, anyone has got any corporate to talk about, we can have a long conversation on that. Sorry. You see, guys, I have to finish my sentence. Do you see anything regarding my love life? Your love life is gonna be lonely. You're lonely. Sorry, guys. I mean, sorry. Some of these messages are just so unfiltered, but all right, not that your love life is lonely. Actually, I feel that in the aspect, when we talk about your love and your relationship, how many relationship do you really have? I feel like by count, if we were to count, I would say that you are lonely. You don't have many count of relationship. You don't have many counts of relationship. It is pretty lonely. I don't know what's wrong with you. I can't see anything wrong with you, but it seems like relationship is so tough for you. It's so hard. It's so rare to come by for you. Relationship is so rare to come by for you. Let's not count. For those who has uncountable, you know what? Shh. Don't show them off here. All right, don't show them off here. Wow. Okay. That's why I want to get my Nina. I want to get my master so I can be my own boss. So let me get this right. I'm apparently not nice, and I'm going to no. I'm apparently not nice. No, Sophie. My God, Sophie, you got me so wrong. Guys, did I put out the wrong message to Sophie? No, Sophie. No. You know, the messages is just a reminder. It can be a reminder that you are doing fine. I keep on emphasizing on this, Sophie. I'm not saying, and I never feel this message that's coming through from me to you is not pointing in any way, zero. Not saying that you are not a nice person. No, but somehow it is just the way I'm being told to say to you, you have to be nice at work. Meaning to say, I do not know what's wrong with your work environment or how challenging can it be. You might at some time doubt yourself, like, should you take a different approach in work during the course of work? Should you stop being nice? So on and so forth. This is what I'm saying. This message is coming to me and then to you in a way to ask you, in case you have wavering thoughts in not being nice to people anymore going forward, is telling you, no, continue to be how nice you can be. Am I? My God, Needles, you're so funny. Wrong pick, Sophie. Chill out. No, Sophie. My God, how can I reverse this out for you? How can I reverse this out for you? Sophie. Okay, let me repeat myself, Sophie. The message that's coming through for you, all right? The message that's coming through for you is that somehow regarding your workplace, if there's any challenges or if there's any doubts that you might be having, the there's this there's this secret little card advice message for you to keep it and remember it in your heart, that no matter what people do to you, just forgive them and let them be. Don't let their actions and behavior determine who and what you are. This is, I do not know how else to put it. It is just a little reminder, or to or a confirmation affirmation for you to know that you could be already doing things right, just in case, you know how sometimes challenging people cross our path and you just think like, damn it, people like you just shouldn't shouldn't all right, I just shouldn't go further, because the more I say, the more deviated I get to. And okay, I think and regarding your love, if there's a need for me to emphasize again, I don't know, maybe I might have put it out wrongly. It could be that even if you have someone with you, even if you have a partner, have a spouse with you, or a mate, a boyfriend, a lover, even if you have them physically by your side, you still feel lonely. This is your love, what I see in your love. You still feel emotionally there is a gap. There is not closed up, there is not peace in full. Emotionally there is a gap, you feel lonely, no matter who you are, no matter, doesn't matter if you have a relationship, if you have a love or not, if you have someone else by your side, no matter how, you you still feel lonely. I feel like a part of you, an aspect of you hasn't been fulfilled. Your Probably your partner doesn't know that you have this need in you, that needs them to take extra care. All right, someone drop off, I'm not sure if it's Sophie. All right, okay, I guess I just have to. I'm not with anyone, to be honest, or nor do I like anyone. I have a very bad breakup last year and I spent the time working on my self-love. All right, that's fine. I mean, we all have that time of our life. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I want to say. I just feel like there's a part of you, with or without a partner. Even if even if you're in a relationship, you still feel lonely. There is an aspect in you, about you, that needs an extra tender loving care, that needs TLC, but which many of them or none of them by far has been able to reach to that point, has been able to pin that point, nail it down, nail that thing about you by far. No one has ever gone that far. And that's what I meant by lonely. That's what I meant by lonely. I don't mean to say, you will be a nun in your life. No, that's not what I meant. Lonely, let me just expand myself sometimes. We as men and women, we have always ourselves to work on. I'm in a good place emotionally, to be honest. I was just asking generally if you saw anything moving forward. All right, anything moving forward. There is someone around you, maybe like a childhood person, or someone whom you have known for a long time. Could well turn out to be the one for you, but I find that it's not the type, the type of is the type of person you want, the type of man you want. I feel like there's someone around you who likes you. There's someone around you who likes you. Like, he could be your friend, still your friend as of now, a friend of yours. He likes you, but he's just too nice, too nice, too nice. Or he's just too nerdy, too slow, too nice. He's just not quick enough to pick you up. He's just not fast and furious to grab you just like that. You know, you need the kind of love that you need is someone who just hug on you tight and be like, I don't know, just grab you on and bring you with them. Okay. Fire sign. You need to look for fire sign. Does fire sign do that? Needles. My God, I feel like pee. I want to pee. Okay. No, but Sophie, bottom line, I am a fire sign out. You're an Aries. Okay. Aries, I remember in your the reading that I just posted out yesterday, your monthly reading, there seem to be someone's another person's energy hovering around you. Could be from the past, could be someone new. If none of the past is delaying you or is on your mind, then it would be someone new. There's someone else other than you. The energy is around you. In yesterday's posting, okay, someone's energy is around you, but I'm telling you that love can wait. As in, work on your life. Like, you know, you wanted to set up your clinic, your own clinic. Go for it. I think this is what you have to work on an immediate notice, or for yourself. Okay, so much for Sophie. Who's next? Let me see. Chandra, are you there? Chandra. You're welcome, Sophie. You're welcome. I really apologize if I'm not tactful in whatever that I'm saying. I seriously don't mean any harm or anything bad. Your energy is perfectly fine. Trust me. Trust me. Your energy, the vibe that you exude is perfectly fine. Chandra, yes, you are here. Oh my God. All right, Chandra. Let me see. You have sent me just one photo. It's loading. It's loading. Why is it taking so long to load? Okay. All right, Chandra. Nice. Nice. Chandra, again, you are also like all of them. Oh, but it's not very clear actually. The pixel is pixelated. It's not very clear. But I would try. Yeah, your energy is fine. Your energy is fine. Your energy is fine. Oh, but sometimes, just sometimes, you might have some kind of, okay, let me see. Before that, sure, Eleni, you can send in the email is I have written the email on the stream title. Could you send them to me at the email that I have written in there? Then I could put you, so I have it all in email. All your timing are logged into my email. So yeah, okay. Let me see, Chandra, your question. Can you tell me anything about my life purpose, soulmate, or prosperity? Anything about your life purpose, soulmate, or prosperity? Sophia is an independent, sweet woman, and when time comes, her man will be right there. There's nothing wrong being alone at the moment. Heck, I'm right there too. I'm here. I'm right there too as well. Can you use the video? Yeah, sure. If you, video is fine. Video is fine, but not too big a file because I don't want. Freak, like in Canada, data is so precious in here. Data is so precious. I paid kind of like maybe 100 USD for 20 gigs. 100 USD for 20 gigs. Just to do all this. Just to have stream and to keep myself occupied. You know what, guys? Can I go to the washroom? 30 seconds or 1 minute. Can I go to the washroom first? I need to go to the washroom. Otherwise, I can't concentrate. My mind is there. 1 minute. I have a music video on YouTube. Okay. Carry on, guys. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Alright, it feels so good now. Okay, Chandra just sent the link to her. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to read back, Chandra. Can you tell me anything about life purpose, soulmate, or prosperity? You know what, Chandra? I feel like you have enough. I do not know if enough. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for hanging around with me. I feel like you have enough, but I do not know how much are you asking when it comes to prosperity. What is your definition of prosperity? Does prosperity means to you fortune? But in any case, I feel like you have enough. You have enough. And I feel like asking you to wait, let me get that message clear. To go easy, to go easier on yourself in your life. Go easier, because you might tend to question things a lot, things, people, or life. Is like the more you question life, the more you question life, the more you question things, or the more you have questions about people. And these questions that I'm saying, they come out as time passes. It's like the first time, maybe you now that you first got to know me, you don't have much question about me. But along the time as we go, maybe 6 months down the road, 1 year down the road, as you get to know me more and more, you will have more question. The question, I will, to you, I might be more, I might get more and more questionable as a person as time goes by. Like, if anyone knew you actually kind of, you are the type of person who start off from 100. You start off with 100, and then you just net off, net off, net off, net off, minus, minus, minus. You minus points off starting from 100. You are a person who start off with 100. You know how some people, they start off with 0, and if you want to be my friend, if you want to be around me, you have to prove it. And then that's how they gain the points from there. But for you, it is the other way around. You start off with 100, and then gradually you become more and more, you question more and more. The people around you becomes very questionable, or like they seemingly be very questionable. I'm unemployed at the moment. But are you running out of savings? The thing here is, when I say that you have enough, are you running out on your savings? No, I don't feel so. I feel like you have enough. There's this thing that's coming to me about you, that you have enough. You have enough. You are not so very desperate. You are not so very desperate. You have enough. But otherwise, I don't know. Yes, as in you're running out of savings. All right, Eleni, I got your email. I will look at it later on once we get to you. Yeah, I got your email. You should be in the service sector, Chandra. I feel like if whatever that you do as your job, as your employment, service sector seems to be more for you. Service sector, not administrative, but in a service sector, and be in the service in the front line, or at the very least, be dealing with people. This is what I feel and I see would be suitable for you. I will try to answer the question. Single mom. All right. But seriously, Chandra, I don't see any, you don't have to worry too much. You don't have to over worry, because I'm very confident when I feel like you have enough, you have enough. Even if you're running out, I just feel like you will still ultimately, somehow or rather, I do not know how do I put this, but somehow or rather, before you even hit the rock bottom, there would be something that's going to pull you out. Even if it's just for a moment, for a month, like just a short-term work or whatsoever, that's what I'm saying. Before you even hit the rock bottom, you will never ever hit the rock bottom. Hitting the rock bottom meaning to say you have less than $100 or less than $100 in your bank account. Any one of you gone through and went through having less than $100 in your bank account? That is what I meant by rock bottom. All right. If you think that, like I just have a few $1,000s left, few $1,000s is pretty good. It's still pretty good. Or is a reading on us individually or karma, etc. No, Lily, not yet, not yet. I'm just on the third reading. Yeah, don't worry, you have enough. I can't emphasize enough that you have enough, and you will have enough. And that's why I say I do not know what's your definition of prosperity, but I just know you will have enough. You wouldn't need to hit the rock bottom. Like, really, you just have the last $10 and nothing more. Anything more, it needs to be an aid coming from somewhere else. No, you wouldn't need that. You will, before you even hit that rock bottom. Okay, your life purpose, if you're looking out for jobs, look for something in the service line, in the service sector. You will do very good, and I see you very happy doing it. You will be very happy in it. You will be so you will feel very fulfilling, very satisfied in that area, in the industry, being having to interact with people, sales or service, customer service, sales representative, uh, information board, or whatever. What is your question again? I think you posted me 3 factors: life purpose, soulmate, or prosperity. All right, so I've answered you about your prosperity, your life purpose. Your life purpose, sorry, if life purpose is deeper to you, I mean, what I said was about your job, your work. But all right, your life purpose, all right, now I get it. Now I get it in full. Your life purpose is to bring joy to others. That's why I said you have to be in the service, you have to be in the front line, and you need to have interaction with people. Your life purpose is to bring joy to people. Your soulmate, I feel that they will be someone, if you ever meet anyone that comes with family, meaning to say they have their own kids as well, that might be one of them. It wouldn't be single man. It wouldn't be single and unmarried man. No, I feel like if you were to meet anyone next, they should be, and ideally they having their own kids, being married before, shouldn't be too big of an issue, shouldn't pose any challenges to you. In fact, they will be a better choice as compared to single or unmarried men. Go for someone with family. Go for someone who's with family, or a family guy. No single unmarried man for you. And I could see, if you actually, I see it. I see that it will happen. It will happen on you. I could see you, the two families joining together, and it's like one big family. You and your kid, him and his family or his kids as well. The both of you come together as one big family. It's very joyful. It's very joyful. It is a very pleasant image, a very pleasant scene to be seeing. Okay, Nina, I got it. I got it. Okay. Chandra, I really feel like you have nothing to worry. Agree. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I really feel like you have nothing to worry. I don't feel, I feel you have enough. I seriously feel you have enough. You have sufficient. You have sufficient, and you don't need to hit the rock bottom. You don't need to hit the rock bottom. I see a lot of joy, a lot of happiness surrounding you. If it's not happening to you right now, it will happen. It will happen. Maybe not now, maybe at your later years. Maybe at your later years. But ultimately, you don't have to worry about your later years. A lot of joy surrounding you. Very joyful, a lot of happiness. Is it that you said you have a kid? You I don't, or you didn't mention how many kids you have, but you just said you're a single mom. I feel that your kids are very good boys or girls. Good boy or good girl, or boys or girls. Your kids are really very disciplined kids you have. Is that so? You have two daughters, okay. Are they very disciplined? Or do they give you a lot of worries? Do they come with troubles or worries for you? Oh. Yeah, Eleni, you can come back actually in like 30 minutes time. Needles, you're next. Stand by. I will just finish off. Yeah, they are good girls. I will just finish off with Chandra. Yeah. I see that your kids are great. They are great. Great kids to have. Who's after Needles? All right. After Needles is Lily Love and Karen and Sarah and Eleni. So let's just say I take about 10-15 minutes for each of you. Needles, you're up right now. Hi, Paige. Where are you from? Why is it a good morning? I thought you're in the same region as I am right now. Where are you from, Paige? All right, Needles. What is your question? Do you have any question, or do you want me to just read? And also, I might I like to insert Nina back in, because I thought I didn't give Nina the clue or hint that she could ask me any questions, so she just kind of just read from the photo. So Nina, if you have any question, get them ready. I will revisit with you after Needles. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, I remember. Yes. From the same town, from Singapore. I'm still in separation. I need to know if there will be any movement. Remember 1 month ago, Needles? I vaguely remember 1 month ago. I told you something like they are still doing their shit out there. 1 month ago, when I still had long hair and I did that late night reading. You're welcome, Chandra. I don't have to wish you, I don't have to give you any blessings or wish you all the best, because Chandra, you have a lot of joy surrounding you. I can't stop smiling when I talk about you, and then when I look at your photo, I can't stop smiling. That's a lot of joy. You just don't have to worry. It is just like a minor hiccup in life. It is a minor hiccup in life. Yeah, sure. You can email me. Email me your photo, and then the photo or photos that you want me to look at. All right, needles. 2 photos. Actually, needles. I just saw that you wrote your text in here. I don't know. Needles, you're an Aries, aren't you? Are you an Aries? I have 2 kids, 1 girl and 1 boy. I would love to make things work and feel she's my soulmate. Please, do you have any advice? Wait, I'm loading. Yeah, Aries. In the Aries reading, guys, in the Aries reading that I just posted out yesterday, the Aries March reading, I told you that someone in your mind that's holding that's holding you back. But I'm telling you, this is not the time. This is not the time. Focus in your life first. All right. Anyway, that's the reading. I will do this personal read for you. Needles, you know what I'm seeing over here? You know what I'm seeing over here? She's afraid of you. Has she ever told you that she's afraid of you? Or any signs or clues that she's afraid of you? Okay, let me put this again. Let me rephrase this. She's afraid of commitment. She's afraid of commitment. She's not a commitment kind of person. She's not a long-term committal person. I'm not saying that she's unfaithful type. No. Okay, but you know how sometimes when things get too heavy, we or just some people, they will tend to have some fear. They will start to have fear. The imagination will start to run wild. What if this? What if that? Is it gonna get better with time? It's like, this is too much. I can't take it anymore. And then they just run away. They just run away. I feel like she's not a person who can take on more than what she can take on. 细水长流. Sarah and Paige, the both of you can just talk among yourself, because I think the both of you can write in a different language. Yeah. We have 2 kids. Yeah. Never afraid. Okay, guys, but let's just be international and just be in English channel for the sake of the rest of them. I don't want to make this like a Chinatown. All right, let's just be international. No Chinatown here. No Chinatown here. Okay, let this be international. Needles, I just want to clarify, what do you mean by never afraid? So she's never afraid? Yeah, I know. When during playful times, I've been working on myself for now, I dream about her and see signs but no movement. Like, during playful times, during fun times, she can be so fun to be with. Such a fun loving girl to be with. Such a fun loving woman to be with. During fun times, easy times, happy going times. But you know, when things get harder, when things get tough and rougher, rougher, okay? She hasn't said she felt afraid. Okay. All right, Paige, I got your email. I'll look at it later on. Am I, can I say that the time she left was about the time that things get rougher, things get tougher for the family, for the both of you, or just for you as it gets harder or tougher for you? That was about the time. I dream about her and see signs but no movement. I feel that you have to be totally capable of capable you have to be totally capable, or at a level, at a stage where you are capable to bring her back. Tell her that now, from now on, you don't have to worry. We have this. I have enough for the rest of you, the rest of your life. You don't have to worry anymore. I'm okay now. I have everything. I This is how much I'm earning. This is my salary, my income. We are good right now. We are good right now. You need this to bring her back. If we are going, yes, it got tough, but she always kept it to herself. The only way you can bring her back is when you have everything, when you have yourself settled, when you have your stable income, your job is permanent, your income is permanent, and is substantially high enough to be mentioned. That's the only time, the only way you can bring her back. And trust me, she will come back. Her heart hasn't left the family. Her heart is still with you and is still with the family. She felt bad about her own departure as well, but the thing is that she can't bear to hang on in that situation because she can't contribute, she can't do anything about it. And all she can do is just being there and homemake around like a homemaker. My money has been getting better, that I'm always looking for new ways to spend it, not bragging. You know what? What are your new ways? Your new ways are to show her the money. Like, show me the money. I'm not saying that she's a gold digger, no. But um she's not a gold digger. But the next level down is that she might just be she's not a very mature person. She's not a very mature person. Or rather, her mentality, her soul is not as mature to handle such challenges in life during back then, those days when it got tough, when things got tough. She doesn't have got that mentality or maturity to handle things back then. She's not a gold digger. It's just that she can't manage. She doesn't know how to breathe in, breathe out. She doesn't know how to chill out, to go easy. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what are all this. This is her first time going through this, and she never saw herself in a situation like that. She needs a lot of time. She needs a lot of time to digest, to break all this down. But I'm telling you, her heart and her soul is still with the family. She don't have anyone, nothing. She still loves you. She still loves you. She still loves you. And if you do not know what you could do with your money, show her the money. Show her the money. Set up a bank account, bank in an amount, lock in for her, and tell her this is yours. We're not ever going to use it, not even for the kids. For the kids, I have another sum of money for them. This is totally for you. Yeah, trust me. her heart and her soul is still with you. And that's the reason why you can never let you her presence seems to be around you and you think of her so much, because her heart and her soul has never left. It's just her body physically left. Her heart and her soul has never left. And that's the reason why you felt so connected still until today. What you can do, like I suggest, set up a bank account for her, bank in the money, put in a check and tell her this is yours. There's no shared name, no NR, no NR shared name, this is yours. And for the family, we have another set of funds. This is for you. I hope whatever, it should come from you. I don't want to do that script for you, but this is the way you can bring her back. But I'm telling you, it needs to be a substantial amount of money. Like, are we talking about USD? Let's just say USD 50K? USD 50K? No, I'm not talking about 5,000, 10,000, all right? I'm talking about at least half a grand. Half a grand. A grand is 100,000, right? Half a grand. No, 10 grand. 10 grand is 100,000. 5 grand, 50,000. Bank in, that's for her. The family, we have another set of funds. Right. I like that confidence in you, Needles. Super chat me, please. Joking. If it's within your means. All right, next person. You see, I feel so embarrassed and ashamed of myself. How can I be so thick-skinned? Lily. Lily. Is Lily here? Check in here with me, Lily. Check in here with me, Lily. Say yes. After Lily, we have... Oh, sorry. Nina. Sorry, I'm going to insert in Nina's question. Nina... Okay. Nina, check in with me. Sorry, I need to give Nina a second try because she don't seem to have her chance of asking any question, and I just jump into it just like that. Nina, you there? Check in. You wanted to ask about your career and finances, right? Or she left because Nina said not now. I think she left. Maybe she left. All right, never mind. Lily is next. Lily Love. Lily Love, are you still there, Lily? Lily. Lily Love, you there? After Lily, we have Karen. Seems like Lily is not here. Lily, check in to say hi. Karen. You're welcome, Needles. Don't worry. Just do as I say. Bank in a check. Set up an account. No, you can't set up an account. But prepare a check. You know what? Don't bank into her account yet. Don't bank into her account yet. Try to get her out to meet up with you. Try to get her out to meet up with you. Prepare that check. Prepare that check. Prepare that check. And then this is from me to you. Don't bank in without any sign of her presence. Without her showing up. Don't bank in without her showing up. This is just to take precaution, all right? You remember how the police always tell us, take precaution, trust no one. Don't even trust what I say. Don't even trust what I say. Trust no one. The police always tell us, don't trust anyone so easily. Even your wife. Even the people whom is the closest. All right, so Karen is here. Lily. All right, okay. Lily is here. All right, so Lily. Okay, I want to know what will happen between him and I. The offer for him is October 485. His name is Scott. January 14. Maria. Maria, you're such a sorry. Sorry, I should sorry, I just Lily. Am I on the right? Yeah. Okay, Lily, you're such an easy target. You're such an easy target. Easy target. Like, my God, you. I could totally see. I could totally see you attract a lot of bastard around you. I could totally see you easily attract a lot of bastard to you. Bastard men, bastard boys, bastard guys. I could easily see you could attract a lot of bastard around you. Again, like many of them, you're such a nice person. Like I said, easy target. I'm not saying that you're easy. No, Eleni, we have Lily is now, Karen, Sarah, and Eleni. So we have two more in front of you. I'm on the third in front of you. Third in front of Eleni, yeah. So Lily, you are such an easy target when it comes to love and dating. I feel like how the guys look at you be like, this girl is very simple minded. That's how they look at you. That's not how I wanted to ask about him because we've known each other for so long. I have had bad luck, so I've been single for 3 years. You look so kind. You look like a very kind. No, actually not kind. I just have to say you look like a very easy target. A very easy target. But no, it is different. Sorry guys. If any one of you is interpreting me saying that Lily is an easy girl, no, that's not what I'm saying. Easy target. Because she is so soft and so pure and light. She doesn't come with any intention at all. Or maybe she does, it's just for like playful intention. But don't treat Lily, I'm saying this is between you and I. You look like you're a silly, easy target, but actually it's like, now that I look deeper into you, to you it's like, don't mess with me, don't mess with me. Now I see that, don't mess with me. But you look to them, you're very warm and kind. Yeah, you are. But you know your stuff. Like, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I can look very soft and easy target to you, but don't ever mess with me. Don't mess with me. But generally, you are a very nice person, super nice person. Let me look at your guy. Yeah, you can fight back. Capricorn, right? What will happen between you and him? What will happen between the both of you? A love that goes nowhere. A love that goes nowhere. This is a very simple puppy love. This is like a puppy love. Even though you are no longer young, you are no longer young. Actually, no, wait, hang on. My God. What will happen between him and I? The both of you. If you want, it's like, if you want him to be your last person, it is not. He will not be your last man. He will not be your last man. He will not be your last guy. He will not be your last guy. Who are you saying that Sarah, you said someone is a dreamer. Who? I've been asked out. I've been single. I've been asked out, but I've declined. Actually, you said for us to help you clarify. You said for us to help you clarify. I don't get you. I don't get you. I don't get you. Well, Lily, for you, this is not that type of guy whom a Capricorn would date. Let's put it this way. This is not the type of man a Capricorn would date. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. I mean, he looks dashing, he looks hunky, but he's not there yet. He's not there in terms of personality or in terms of humanity, humility. He's not there yet. He's like not there yet. You know, Capricorns, your standards are so high. They need to be tip top in all sense. Like they must be a fine, alright, okay person to hang out with. Pretty can sometimes be humorous, and have no ill intention, is not scheming, and can sometimes be kind, pure hearted, but very focused at work, very career minded, okay to do, well to do sometimes, and have and looks pleasant to the eyes, and the list goes on. Did I just describe your guy? I'm just describing the guys, the men that Capricorns go for. This is your criteria, and they must be everything. They must be there, tip top, tip top. Yeah, but this guy he didn't hit the mark of every criteria. He didn't check them all off. Agree or not, Capricorns? Agree or not? Like they must be humorous, they must have their serious side, because when you want to have serious conversation with them, they must be able to have that serious conversation with you. And then if you want to have fun, they must be able to have fun with you. They can't be too boring, can't be too nerdy. They must be able to have focus in their career minded, but at the same time, when you need them, they need to be there for you. They need to be able to leave aside everything and prioritize you. They must be pleasant to the eyes in terms of their physical outlooks, in terms of their bank account. He keeps coming back trying to talk to you, but that's him. The thing is that, did he meet your criteria? I feel like he didn't meet and check off all that criteria. All that I'm seeing from you Capricorn girls are yes, 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 100% yes. I know. Did he? Don't. Okay, let's just split this in the two parts. Lily, split this in the two parts. Other than him approaching you, did he check off your list? Did he check off your list? Cappies think like that, but when true love comes, we drop all the standards. Yes and no. Sometimes he does, sometimes he didn't. It's like sometimes you saw that actually he can be a pretty nice person, and sometimes you saw that he can be an asshole. When you needed him to be nice, he's just so not nice. When you needed him to be there to talk, when you needed someone to talk to, he's so not available. It's too mind fucking, I think. It's too mind fucking. I mean, there's nothing too bad about this person, but it's just Capricorns, your kind of man, your kind of love needs to check all that list. Your kind of man needs to check all that list. Otherwise, you're gonna have a tough time. You're gonna be like, in times to come when you marry this person or marry them. I'm talking to all the Capricorns. You will be like, why did I choose him back then? He's the best suited. I kept my guard up, that's for sure. We need someone with flaws so we can grow strong together. But our standards are way too high. Standards or expectation. Like you really do expect a lot from your other half. You expect a lot. Like you need them to be here with you and prioritize you when you need them to. But when you don't need them to, you expect them to be focusing on their work and career and have a career of their own. But they need to be there anytime when you call. It's like at your beck and call. They need to be at your beck and call. You expect them to be with you when you need them to sit with you. I find it so funny. No one is messing with me. I'm bubbly and sweet, but I know how to guard myself. Yeah, I see that from your eyes. Your overall outlook is a very sweet girl, very sweet looking girl, and that makes you look like one very easy target. But you know what, Dawn? It's like, no, 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 you're not coming to mess with me. When I look into your eyes in that photo, you're like, no, you're not messing with me. And you jolly well know who you're messing with because you're a girl with guns. All right, anyway, to sum it up, he's just fun, someone fun to have, someone fun to talk to. If he's around, he's around. If he's not around, fine, that's it, it's okay. It's just, I think he's just, he can only be up to that mark. If he's around, he's around. If he's not around, there's really nothing much you can do about his presence. Like you want to call him, you want to get him to you, it is going to be quite challenging. Unless he's willing to be at your beck and call. Unless he's willing to be at your beck and call. But otherwise, I feel like, he has a life of his own. His life doesn't revolve around you. But if you need him to prove, how Capricorn again, Capricorn girls, you guys put out a lot of tests. A lot of tests. You will keep on constantly push the button, test and test and test and test, like to the maximum. Yeah. So I will meet the right one later. Lily, unless you're willing to lower your expectation to his level, otherwise he's not going to make you a happy girl in a relationship. He's not going to make you a happy girl in a relationship. You know how some men, Capricorns wants a man, Capricorn girls wants a man who can just drive them to a dinner or a drinks with the girlfriends and be waiting for them for that few hours until they are done and pick them up. Come on, this guy has his own life. He will not do that for you. He will not wait for you to be done with your girls and then he will pick you up, and then meanwhile he's stuck with himself. He's just licking himself. I know when it comes to true love, but many times before that true love kicks in, you need to see that feel. You need to see that they are always readily there for you. I think the key word here is readily there for you. unless you are able to lower down your expectation or your requirement, your criteria. Otherwise, I really don't see how you will accept him at the end of the day. Now I feel maybe you like him a lot, but when it really comes to this, like holding your hands, being with him, officially be his girl, I don't see that happening for the both of you. You're really pushing. I mean, because you are single, you have been single for a while and you have no one. This is like the best of the worst. To you, I'm not saying that he's a bad person, but to you, how you look at him is like he's like the best of the worst. Yeah, yeah. We are the same year. We are born in the same year, Lily, but you are January, October. We are in a time what? You know what? I feel like now this is the whoever is left here, all of you are Capricorns. There's just four of you. We are in a time, I don't get you. I'm Cappy, yeah. Lily, Patsy is not right. So unless you're willing to really accept him for who he is and forgo all your criteria, I really don't see you accepting him at the very crucial minute when he asks. Maybe if he asks sincerely, you might consider, but you'll be like, talking to your girlfriends, you'll be like, yeah, but let's see how it goes. I have enough Capricorn girls around me. So difficult to meet the expectation. I get it. He just keeps coming back. You're awesome. Okay, next. After Lily, Karen Carson, you here? Karen, check in, say yes. You're welcome, Lily. Don't worry, they want to come, that's them, because for you and coming from you is a totally different thing. Your decision doesn't base on whether they come to you or not, because even if you come across anyone who doesn't come to you but checks all that checkbox of yours, I tell you, you will run after them. You will pester them. Capricorn girls will pester them. When you see the one who checks all your tick box, who checks all your lists, you will run after them. You will go for them. It doesn't matter if they come to you or not. And Capricorn likes that chase. It likes it 50-50. Yeah. All right, coming from Karen. Any general info would be much appreciated. Whatever energy you picked up from this picture, I'd like to hear. Okay, I'm working on Karen right now. Karen, regarding this photo, something with the eyes. Something's coming from the eyes, from the pair of eyes. From the pair of eye. A pair of eye or a pair of eyes. All right, anyway, something to do with the eyes. The eyes look around much. look around much, as in maybe will peep into the privacy of people, will peep into, try to kind of like read messages from somebody's phone. The eyes is always digging for facts, for information. And in this photo, this person is showing to me that she has a lot of responsibilities on her back. There's a lot of responsibilities on her back. I'm saying responsibilities, not burden, but responsibilities on her back. She could be very protective of herself because of all of that life has given her, including responsibilities as well. That's why she's protective of herself. She can be quite protective of herself, guarding. It's not easy to take away anything from this person in the photo. You didn't claim that that's you, so I wouldn't assume that's you. I would just say this photo and this person. Sorry, I think I should hold my phone up. It's you? Okay, it's you. You know you're a very sharp person. You are a very sharp person. Very sharp in the sense that, look at your lips, look at your lips, look at your mouth. You are a very sharp person. You, unlike me, like I'm so untactful, untactical in what I'm saying, what I'm putting out. I'm so bad with my speeches. But you, for one, you are very careful with what you're putting out. You are a very careful person in general. Very careful person. Even if you were to find, even if you were to go behind the scene, whatever going behind the scene means to you, you are a very careful person. I could see you creeping, tiptoe and creep and get to where you need to be at and get things done. I feel that you can be very intuitive. You can be very intuitive. There's a lot of energy coming out from your chin and below this in this photo. There's a lot of energy coming out from here, this part. Okay? It could be your intuition. It could be your intuition. A lot of inner voice coming out from you. A lot of times, there's something in you, within you, that you felt so strongly, coming so strongly. And probably that's the reason why, and it just pushes you to find out the truth. Do some fact finding, do some researches. So you have a balance between your heart, emotionally and mentally. You have a balance. So you wouldn't let your emotions, just because you felt a certain way and you just cry straight up immediately. Wait, let me see. After Karen. No, one more before you, Eleni. One more after, before you, yeah. So I was saying, for you, Karen, for you, you are a very balanced person. So you wouldn't let what your emotions feel or your intuition get the better of you. To a certain extent, you might not be using your intuition to its fullest, because you would definitely go through a round of checking, uh because your mind, your mental mind calls for it. So you are a balanced person where you will here there is some signal, some vibration, some frequency sent out, but then here is like, okay, then you will do something about it and check it out before you jump into it. This is like a psychology class. Yeah, 100%. It bogs you down. It bogs you down. Boggs. 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 Too much. Too much. Your intuition is coming, is flowing. Your intuition sometimes flow and overflow. You get too much, like too much of information. I'm not saying that those information, those feelings of yours are unvalidated or unqualified, but sometimes it's like, come on, why do I feel the way I feel? Like okay, that's about it. Very true. Yeah. It's like you don't need to know, but they just keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, and then you just have to work your mind, analyze, and find a middle ground, or have a balance, and not, don't let your emotions, your intuition get the better of you, and things like that. So it's like you are very busy. You're so busy because of all this thing that's coming to you and asking you to check, to double confirm on a day-to-day life as well, on a day-to-day basis. I'm not talking about love or work or whatsoever. It's like it is just in you. You are a born psychic. You are a born intuitive person. A lot of things is coming out from here, and then you'll be kept busy. All right. No further question? No further questions. Sarah is next. Sarah is next. Can you see Eleni? It is you will be next. All right. So I'm on Sarah right now. Sarah. Okay. Your question is, can you see what's coming next for me in love and my career? One photo. Okay. One. Yep. There's only one. Let me see how many after. Okay. So after Sarah, there's Eleni and Peach. Okay. Sarah. Sarah, you have, hi NPR, I've been calling from you since the start of this video. I've been calling out for you since the start of this video. Hi Thomas, what is aqua time? You're asking me to drink some water? See, I'm breaking out. Every day I make up for the videos and my skin is breaking out now. I hate to make up. Okay, Sarah, you are a very sharp girl. Cooking at the moment. Oh, because you're in the west side, you're in the east. No, not the west side, the west coast. So you are like 4 hours behind us. Are you like a family man? You're cooking. We must all get to know you. Remember, we are all going to run towards NPR. Patsy, Sarah, who else? Sonia, and who else wants to run towards NPR? Okay, Sarah. Coming back to Sarah. Sarah, you are a super damn sharp girl. Another typical Capricorn. Another typical Capricorn. See, see, my channel is like a matchmaking channel for you, NPR. The girls are saying hi to you. Don't be rude. Say hi back to Patsy. No, you're not typical. Oh, you mean typical Capricorns? Nice. Okay, have some fun among yourself. Sarah, you are a very sharp girl, super sharp girl. And look at your eyes are sharp as blade. You are a very confident girl, super confident. At least in this photo, look at your smile, you're like smirky. This is how you smile in it. You are a confident girl, very confident girl. You have your, and okay, am I answering your question? Can you see what's coming for me in love and career? Okay, all right, I will go straight in. I will not read about you. I will go straight in about love and career. Sarah, it is because you're so sharp, so sharp, so sharp. It's hard for the men, it's hard for the men or the boys, the guys to come near to you. You are so intelligent, you are so sharp, so quick-witted. It is so hard for the men, for the boys to catch up with you. You will need someone who has age gap with you, older, definitely must be older than you. If you're looking for like your peer, it will not happen because your peer are too childish for you. Your peers are too childish for you. You need someone who's older. You're attracted to older people. Yeah. So don't even look at your peers. I remember the other day you asked me what kind of man is yours. I said he's gonna be like a 姑娘. I mean, as in he's gonna give in to you a lot. And this is what you are suited for. Look at you. You are so fierce. I mean, not like you look fierce, but you are very sharp. You are a very sharp girl. You are a very sharp girl. And you need someone who's even sharper than you, much more intelligent than you. Like if you're a degree holder, he must be masters. If you're a master's holder, he better jolly well be a professor, a PhD. You need someone who is up and above you. You need someone who's up and above you. And so only then you can give respect to this person. Only then you can respect this person. And if this person wants to take control over you or your life, fine, you will let him because you know. Because you know that he knows. Because you know he has the capacity to, he has the intelligence to. And he knows, and also he knows his capacity. He knows where he stands as well. I'm playing with babies in my class. Yeah, exactly. A waste of time, right? A waste of time with all those boys. It's like boys are always boys. Boys being boys. Even sometimes actually even older men, there's this boy side in them, but that would be during the romancing time, you know, the boyish side of them just comes out. But otherwise, actually on the street, they must look pretty manly to you. They must look manly to you. So about your love, I'm telling you, it's gonna be so very difficult, because of who you are. You are just a typical Capricorn. Typical Capricorn. Yeah. Just like any other Capricorn girls. It's not gonna be easy to get to you, really. Because you just know too much. You know, you have your shit all together, you know too much. You are one of a very unique kind. But you know, if any one of them spend enough time with you, unlike one of the girl earlier, I think it's Nina. I think it's Nina. Unlike Nina, you are those type where if they spend enough time with you, if they spend enough time with you, am I talking too much? If they spend enough time with you, they will get to know you as a person that, you know, you are just a very fine, you're just another girl, you're just a girly girl. You can be a girly girl, you can be, and you're just a girly girl. You put on a strong front to protect yourself, maybe because of the environment that you are in, that you grew up in, or whatsoever. You put up a strong front to protect yourself, but otherwise actually you are just a girly girl. You're just a baby girl. You just put up a strong front. Yeah. Potential of your love, is that what you're asking? Let me read again. What's coming for me in love and career? All right. You see, I have to read it again and again so many times. Let me see if love is coming for you. All right. Okay, there's puppy love. There's puppy love from someone around you, but it's not going to get your attention anywhere. It's not going to get your attention, or even if it does, it's not going to go far. It's just, oh, okay, I know someone has some kind of little interest in me, but okay. I feel that you will meet someone in public place. You will meet someone very charismatic in a public place. Public place. Like a Starbucks, like a cafe, and then you know this man in front of you queuing, you look at his bag. He has kind of like a V shape. He kind of has like a V shape, masculine V shape, you know how V shape, like broad shoulder, very neat and tidy. Anyway, that's additional and not relevant at all. I'm just giving you an example. But I feel and I hear something like a public place. Public place. I don't know when is that gonna happen. Oh. But it's something like a public place. Yes, NPR. Are you going to ask me when is your turn? Can you carry on with your cooking first? Your career, Sarah, your career. Since you are such a sharp girl, okay, you probably be like a, so for career, I'm drawn to political science because I want to be in chief of staff in Congress. What is the very strong yes for, Sarah? What is a very strong yes for? All the capital letter YESSSS, yes. What? All right. Yeah, I wanted to say for your career, you will be someone who be like who be a cross checker. You know what is a cross checker? Who, like, anything that needs to be passed down, the V-shaped body. Yeah, and then it's like and you will look at them from their back view and be like, wow, broad shoulder. And you know those men who wears very tight shirt, and then they be like, you know, they have this cutting in them. That's your kind of guy, like masculine, and then it's like to show you their muscles. That's your kind of guy. Yeah, anyway, regarding your career, you be a cross checker. Anything that needs to be passed down needs to pass through you, needs to first come to you before it gets published or before it gets sent out to the public. is like a cross checker. Like you have the authority. You need the authority, and also because you are so sharp in picking up any errors, this is your kind of job. I'm not surprised that you're telling me you want to be some kind of chief of staff in Congress. Is like everyone will have to go through your x-ray eyes. Everyone is going through your x-ray eyes. Nothing's going to escape your eyes. Your eyes, I told you right from the beginning, you have a very sharp eyes like a blade. Nothing's going to escape your eyes. You need to be someone who does a lot of checking for the organization, and they could rely on you. They could rely on you. Are you going to work in Trump's office? Or Xi Jinping office? Okay. Don't worry about your career. No, you die before I work. I just saw on the news today. I just saw on the news like that one of his ex-lawyer is about to present all of his misdoing. So let's see how it all plays out. I'm neutral as long as you don't do bad. You don't do bad. Don't do bad. Otherwise, I would invite him to my house if he doesn't do bad. Okay, so your career, don't worry, you will fly. Your career will fly. And you don't need me to tell you that. You don't need me to tell you that. You are a damn smart girl. You know what? It's almost like we have a professor in the house. We have a professor in the house. We have a doctorate in the house. Okay. Do you see anything about my ex? He caused me a lot of pain. Oh, this man, he just deserved it. Like, he just deserved to not deserve you. He just deserved it. This man deserved it, really. This man deserved it to not deserve you. I do not know what's the full story, but I'm just telling you. The first message that I'm getting is that this man should just die. He must have done something to piss you off so much. I know you're here, NPR. I know you're here. I know you're cooking. And I know I just told you to carry on cooking because someone he cheated. All right. I said he deserved to die. He just deserved to die. All right, not literally, but it's like, come on, he don't deserve to have you. He doesn't deserve to deserve. He's not deserving of you. He just deserved to die. That was the first message that I got. And I tell you, I have this thing to tell you, Sarah. No, I have this thing to tell you. Wait, do you feel like he played me? I have this thing to tell you. This will be a trend in your love life going forward. This will be a trend in your love life. This will be a trend in your love life going forward. If anyone ever told you that, it will be a trend. You seem to, and you tend to attract a situation like that. Because you know you're so strong, so career-minded, and then while you're at it, at your work, focusing on your career, when you don't need the man too much around you, that's the time where the man will just sidetrack. I somehow feel that there is this tendency in your relationship. There is this tendency, a tendency of such trend in your relationship. So you have to have a balance of your work and your personal life. You can't just focus on your work and neglect your personal life. As long as you have a balance, you strike a balance between your work and your personal life, it shouldn't be. It will only happen when you neglect your personal life, your personal life, your relationship. If you neglect if you neglect it, tendency is there. Okay? Strike a balance. Strike a balance. So what can I do? All right. Wait, so do you feel like he played me? I feel, like I said, because you might have neglected you have the tendency to neglect your other half. So in the past, if I could say it was also because of you might have neglected your guy, and that's why he had that chance to cheat. That's why he had that chance to cheat. Do you feel the next guy will be a good person for me? I feel that most of the guys you handpick for yourself, they are generally fine, but because they are so fine that they would attract other women as well. So that's the danger over here. You know, you have all your picks are very fine picks. You like really um handpick handpick handpicked by you. Very fine quality of men. I'm seeing very fine quality. You are all about a very fine quality. You're all about quality and very fine quality. But because of that, I mean, this, you don't need anyone with like intuitively to tell you that. But as long as your man is very fine pick, like a very fine man, they will definitely attract other women. And you know how women these days are horrible. Horrible. I would trust my man more than I trust the woman out there. It's not that, sometimes you know how it is, not that girls don't trust the men. We don't trust, you know what? We don't trust our own girls. We don't trust our own ladies community. Look at how many girls, or most of the girls, are behaving these days on Instagram and such, and those social media. And that's the reason. Okay, so are we good with your reading? NPR, yes to what? Elena, sorry, not Elena, Eleni, you there? I'm just worried about your love. Don't get such a good quality man. Don't get such a good quality guy. If you don't go for such great quality, you don't have to be afraid. Eleni, okay, you're here. Shit, Eleni, you look so good in your second picture, like the one with full makeup on, but also equally good in the first one. What do you want to know? Let me see. What have you written? Have you written anything for me? You want to post me? You want to ask any very specific question? Okay, I don't dare to go near my screen. My breakout is killing me. Any specific question? Is Peach Love still around? Is Peach Love still around? If Peach Love is not around, after this reading for Eleni, NPR, your turn. I call out for you when I first started into this video. And I saw that additional that you sent over. Thank you so much, NPR. I will not reveal your name. I will just call you by your nick, NPR, even though I know your name. I will address your name in privately as we exchange. Okay, sorry. What will happen in my relationship this year? Who? Peach Love? Yeah, Peach Love, the one who's also from Singapore. The one I said that we don't want to make this a Chinatown. No, actually I said that to Sarah. Your relationship for this year. Yeah, I know you're here. I know you're here. I'm saying after Eleni, if Peach Love is not joining us yet, it will be your turn, NPR. So I'm now reading for Eleni. After her, potentially it would be you because Peach Love is not with us. Eleni, do you have someone whom you like now? Do you have someone whom you like a lot now? Someone on your mind a lot? This is more fun than reading tarot. You should do this more often. Yeah, actually it is a lot easier for me to than to flip the cards. You see how relaxed I can be over here, sitting cross-legged, and then I could be just, all right, yes, Ron. Yeah, I could see someone is on your mind a lot. But it's not going anywhere. It is where it is. It is just not going anywhere. This person is not taking any action. It's not showing any signs or clues. It's just a male contact. It's just a male contact. But you being a silly girl, sillily falling in love, being silly and silly, you know what I'm saying? Being silly, I noticed a delay between on the iPad and the PC. You are just a silly girl falling in love. It's not going anywhere. Nothing is showing. Towards the end of the year, does he feel the same? Does he feel the same? Choices and options. He has got choices and options. And I feel that you probably know, you probably stalk him a little bit sometimes. You probably stalk him and you know that he has got choices and options. He might have choices and options. The thing is, I am feeling towards the end of the year. Towards the end of the year. I mean, if you logically count, now we are already coming into the month of March. We're coming into the month of March. And then assuming if nothing works out, and maybe by next month, in 1 month's time, next month, or after this reading, you might overthink, and then you be like, you know what, I'm going to just start to pull away, withdraw from you. And then when things eventually gets more settled, which will be in a month or 2 months time, which is then by then about May, coming to half the year is gone. And then you have to spend some time, like 1 to 2 months to get over. And then you have to start to date again. You have to start to date, get to know new people again. That's already okay, so we're talking about by April or so, or May, energy starts to settle more, and then you have to get over doing the get over period, and then maybe some Mercury retrograde again, and then he comes back, and then whatever shit, it will be towards the end of the year. Okay, so if you don't wait for him, then you don't have to wait till the end of the year. You know, I just said those are logically, if I were to count the months, the time that we all need to digest a love that didn't happen for us. That's also Josh. Okay. Okay, that's also George. All right, Ronnie, Josh. Okay. Anyway, I want to tell you that I'm hearing something, this phrase, this term, this thing here at the end of the year. At the end of the year. There is something at the end of the year. Maybe someone will plan something with you at the end of the year. I feel like someone might have a plan with you at the end of the year. Maybe have a plan to meet, have a plan to meet, to finally meet, to meet somewhere, to go on a trip, on a year-end travel at the end of the year. At the end of the year. Okay. Okay. Do you like Ronnie more or do you like George more? Why did you even ask about someone whom you met 2 weeks ago? I wouldn't ask that. The same. Okay. But I'm getting this thing at the end of the year. That's why when I logically count, maybe it makes sense. But otherwise, I still feel like it is the end of the year, towards the end of the year. Josh, I met last year, it didn't go anywhere. Okay. I feel like something is brewing for you coming the end of the year. There might be someone or some potential, someone potentially could be, could get your, someone who could potentially attract your interest, get your interest, and interest you a lot. Does it sound the same? All right, it's the same. Something about towards the end of the year. Maybe engagement. What makes you think that it is engagement? I don't really see engagement on the table, but what I see is that towards the end of the year, you will be super happy. You will be super happy. You will be very satisfied with this one guy who is easy to be with. Easy to be with. You will be satisfied with this one guy who's easy to be with. Easy to get along with. Doesn't mind fuck, doesn't do all the mind games, the games playing. He's just simple as he is. He's just simple as he is. Someone whom you will be very satisfied with at the end of the year. I don't know how far at the end of the year the both of you would go, but something about the end of the year. I can't help to keep on emphasizing at the end of the year. I just can't help it. Someone who's able to get your, someone who's able to get your, can I say fidelity? Can I say fidelity? Emotional fidelity. Emotional fidelity. Because I have love in my energy right now. I could see that. I could see that. That's why I said emotional fidelity. Emotionally, you need to be able to just focus on one. Like to really focus on one. Okay? Something about the end of the year. Something about the end of the year. Someone is going to, someone will make you very satisfied. Will make you feel very satisfied to be with. Easy, simple guy. no games playing, someone easy to get along with. All right, that's what I'm getting for you, and that's about it. That's all my question. You're welcome, Eleni. Peach Love, no, not Peach Love. Um, actually, yeah, maybe Peach Love. Peach Love, but I don't think Peach Love is here. Peach Love, you want to check in with me with a yes? Or otherwise, NPR, it would be your turn. You're welcome, Sarah. You're welcome. You're welcome. What time is it over there in the West Coast? If it's 11, 11:30 over here, you're like about 4 hours. 4 hours, 3 hours. You're not exactly to the very west end. You're somewhere like, um, where is that? Peach Love, not here. NPR, it's your turn. NPR, are you done with your cooking? I'm to the very west. Not Canada. Like California and those, because now it's, what time is it on my end? It's 11:30, right? I thought the time difference could go up to 4 hours from the East Coast and the West Coast. Not 4 hours. Okay, NPR. This is your boys. Hi. Okay, no. Pause cooking. You want to carry on? How long more do you need to cook? You want to carry on? I can just take a break and chill out now. I can wait for you. I would still be around for a while. I can wait for you. Go back to it. The food will lose its freshness. Ha ha ha. I don't have anyone. I have cleared everyone other than Peach Love. She might be having her lunch right now. It is lunchtime right now in Singapore. So it's lunchtime right now. It's 12:30, noontime. She's having her lunch. If she's working, this is like office hours, lunchtime. She won't be back. I know I'm yawning, but I will just hang out a little. No. When I say take a break, it's just chill out and just stop reading for a while. Okay. No. I could read. What you told me about my love, do you think I'll meet my hubby? Hi, Thomas. You're still around? You're around? Do you have any emails for me? Have you sent me any emails about any photos reading? Photo reading or photos reading? I'm done with almost all of them right now. I'm just on my last. If you want to, you could email it to me. Sarah, let me work on NPR first, okay? Let me work on NPR first. Oh, I'm feeling cold. Wait, I'm loading the photo, the picture. No, don't be sorry. It's just a question, right? Ego Bruce. These two are your boys. Both of them are your boys. NPR. Okay. The one in um wait, hang on. Hang on. Give me a moment, please. All right. The one uh in the one not in the gown, the one that's in civilian, the one on actually on the photo, the one on the right. Okay, the one on the right. No, only photo I got is my Nick photo. I think you're trolling me, but okay, fine. I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. Okay, so in a photo, the one on the right, the one on the right, the one that's rounder, that's plumber. Yeah. There's a lot of ego in him. I'm actually getting this thing like he's easily ego bruised. He can be easily ego bruised. Ego bruised. Or maybe even in this photo, he might be ego bruised. Even though he's a big guy. Even though he's a big guy. But this thing about ego and ego bruised, this word just keep on coming to me about him. The boy on your left, the one who's graduating in the gown. He is very smart, quick-witted, but he might give or become across as weak. But he's actually very quick-witted, very smart, very quick-witted. But it's just if anyone who doesn't know him, he can come across as like a softie, but he's not. But he's not. Between the two of them, Actually, both are equally challenging. If you ask me, both of your boys are equally challenging. Each of them has got their own issues, have got their own character, has got their own problems. Oh, this is how is how is it that yours is so difficult? Actually, it's these two boys. Are they close with you? Are they close with you? I don't think they might be. You know, all of you might look like you are talking, but they might not share with you too much about their life or share with you too much about their thoughts. I don't see them revealing too much about them. They have a lot of inner deep feelings going on in them, within them, but I don't feel like I don't feel like and I don't feel like they talk about it, they share it with you. But and more so, not even between the both of them. The both of them, there is some kind of wall separating the both of them, even though they look like brothers. I mean, in the photo taking, their one arm over the other. But then I still feel like every one of you, including you, maybe the three of you, all each of you are on your own. Each of you are on your own. Each of you are on your own. Even when all of you, when the three of you get together, it is just so surface. It is a very surface thing. It is very surface. It's like very just being very courteous. But I don't feel there's nothing like being feeling estranged. It's not like feeling estranged. It's just by choice. They don't want to reveal too much about them. They don't want to reveal too much about them. Even between the both of them, there is a wall. I could see there is a wall. There is a wall. There is between separating the two of them. They are not very close. They are not very close, or at least not close to the extent that they talk about issues of theirs with one another. They don't. Everything is very surface, if I could say. Very surface. Very surface. It's like, okay, it's your graduation ceremony tomorrow. I'm happy for you. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Is this the one? Are they both you had them with your ex-wife? You said who's also a Singaporean. Yes, from first wife. How many wives do you have? Mm. Second wife, long distance, no kids. Oh, but the both of you were married, but even after getting married, the both of you had a long distance marriage. Long distance marriage. The Yes, 8 years. Okay. The I feel like one of the contributing factors to why they are the way they are was because of the mother. Either it is because of the mother or because of that divorce, the separation of the parents, of their parents, and then subsequently you had a second marriage still, all right? It feels and looks like they don't belong anywhere. They don't belong anywhere. They don't belong anywhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't belong anywhere. They don't have a place. They don't have a place. All right, I got your email, Mimi. After this, it will be you next. I don't feel like you know how sometimes when we talk about issues, problems, there is always one very comfortable place where the usual hangout with the usual suspect, you know, like there's always, even for adults, if you have any issues or problems, you want to go for a drink, it is always the same table, or beside it, that same corner, the same bar, the same corner, you will always go back there. If you want to chill out, if you want to take a breather, you want to chill out, you want to hang out, you want to talk to your brothers, your buddies about certain things, or even for girls, we always, all of us, when we want to talk about something about ourselves, I mean about our day, or you know, we want to talk about what we've been through, we always go to that, see you at the same old place, see you at the same place, right? We always meet our friends at the same place. I mean, generally, if you get what the idea of me saying this. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because they don't have that usual suspect. They don't have that usual same old place, the same old corner. I don't see how they fit into anywhere. They don't seem to have a place that belongs to them. They don't seem to have a place that belongs to them, or at least they are comfortable talking about themselves, their issues, their life. Either there might be some other or intruders, or just people whom they feel estranged with, they don't feel close with, around, in the house, in the family. You need to start, okay, bottom line over here, NPR, the bottom line over here, you need to start to create a space for an intimate chat to happen. You need to start to create a place, a comfort zone for an intimate chat to happen. That's the bottom line. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I just beat about the bush so much. Bottom line over here is that you have to create that space for intimate talk to happen. Intimate talk to talk about their life, what is happening to them. Are they dating? Do they have girlfriends? How do they feel about certain things? Like maybe you have you're gonna remarry. You have a girlfriend. You get to know someone. They're gonna expect a stepmother and things like that. A place for an intimate conversation. That's the bottom line. That's the essence of it. They don't seem to have much say over you anyway. I know. I mean, they are your kids. Who are they to say anything? But they don't seem to have much say or control or power, or whatever that they say to you, or however they feel. They think that you might not take take them take their opinions in. You will still go ahead and do what you do. Okay, so are you still around? Okay, dot, dot, dot. Thank you. I will see if there's anything more, then I will write back to you. Oh, by the way, I think you missed it. I think you missed it. You might you can actually send me more than one photos. Most of them have actually sent me like two, couple of them. You can actually send me more photos if that helps. All right, next call, checking in with Peach Love again. Your kids will always love you no matter what. Sarah, you're watching very closely. You're watching very closely. Yeah, speaking of which, when Sarah say that your kids will always love you, yeah. What did I want to say? There was something that came to my mind, but it slipped my mind again. I forgot about it. No, doesn't need to be you. You're asking about your boys, right? You're asking about your boys, right? All right, Peach Love is still not around. Mimi, you're next. I mean, later on, anytime, at any point in time, if you find any photos, any more photos that you think can be shared, it doesn't need to be them together. They can be in the they can be a solo. They can be taking a solo photo. Doesn't need to be beside one another. You could send me a couple of them. They can be on their own, solo. Doesn't need to be together or separate. Yeah, any. Okay, Mimi, you're next. You're welcome. Mimi, you're still there. Check in with me. My ex. Mimi, sorry, I just want to see if she's around. Is Mimi around? Oh yeah, okay, you're here. All right, okay, you're here. I'm telling you, the only one thing that this man appreciate about you is that you gave him this son. That's the only one thing. Straight up, straight up. The only one thing he remembers you about you, or is like the only one thing from coming from you is that you gave him this son. That's all it is. I can end my reading. Joking, but that's the first message that came to me. That's the only one thing that he is grateful to you about, for giving him this boy, for bringing him this son to his life. That's the only thing that he's appreciative of you. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. If you want a reconciliation, I don't see any. It's like totally shut off. I don't even feel like a mixed signal. You know how sometimes I would feel like mixed signal. It's like, okay, maybe if you want to, you can try. No, your photo up front, I'm telling you, his is like the wall that Donald Trump builds between Mexico, going to build between Mexico and in Texas. Yeah, he is putting up his wall, just like how Donald Trump puts up a wall. No, you're never gonna cross. You're never gonna cross. You will never be able to cross. You'll never be able to cross. That's what I'm getting straight up for you. He is so unfeeling. He is so unfeeling. I don't feel anything coming from him. I wonder sometimes if he's even a human. If he's even a human. I couldn't pick up any human feelings coming from him. He has no feelings. Probably that's also the reason why you said he's hard to read. I couldn't pick up anything from him. He's almost like a cold-blooded person. So cold. He doesn't have feelings. He doesn't has got emotions. He got nothing. He got nothing. Towards the boy, towards your son, even if he's a very, even if he's doing, even if he thinks he's doing a lot, but from the outside, it looks like he's just doing he's just being a responsible dad. He's just being a responsible dad, but he's not like a kissy, lovey-dovey dad. Like kiss the boy, kiss the baby, kiss the child on their forehead. He's just so cool, so cool. He's so cool. No feelings, no emotions. Nothing can ever get to him. Nothing can ever get to him. I really wonder when the both of you made this child, how does it look like? Yes, Sarah, you can. Sarah, yes, you can. Yeah. Good night, Patsy. Thanks for staying around with me. Thank you. Good night. Have a good rest. Thanks for staying around. So I have one question for you, Mimi. How is it like when the both of you then made this boy? How was it? How was the experience like when the both of you made this son? Was it an accident? Was it planned? Or just an accident? I don't know. All right. Anyway, it's not so relevant. You know what? He's going to teach the boy to be exactly like him. Not consciously he's doing that, but the way he lead his life, the way he live, he will incorporate the same behavior to tell him, boy, don't need to overthink things in life. That's possibly potentially what that's possibly potentially what he believes in, and he will teach the boy the same thing, like don't overthink things in life, just go, don't have to feel too much, because when you feel too much you're going to mess up yourself and blah blah blah. That could be what he's incorporating into the boy, not intentionally or not coming from a bad intention, but he's just going to make the boy be another him. He's just going to make the boy be another him. So he pretended to have emotions. He's very sexual, and it was definitely an accident. When you say that he have emotions, during when? Like throughout the dating days? Or now? This photo that you're showing to me, there is no emotions. There is no emotions at this point where when this photo was taken back then. I mean, whenever, whatever, like whatever, whenever this photo has been taken, at this point and onwards, this person has no emotions. When you say that he has got emotions, was it back then when the both of you are dating, or after this photo is taken and until now? You know, sex to him might just be like a breakfast or a lunch or a dinner. Hi, Sonia. Good morning to you. Sure. I knew before I came. I knew it was your sleeping time and I shouldn't be expecting you to join me just now when I joined. To him, Mimi, to him, sex is just like a breakfast and a lunch and a dinner. The meals to go through in a day is just a meal of the day. There's nothing outstanding. There's nothing much to talk about. It's just part and parcel of a routine of a day. Yes, back when we dated, he. No, 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 no. But when he dumped me, he was a complete stranger in how he did it. I don't feel that you had a long-term relationship with him. Was it a long-term relationship? Long-term meaning to say kind of like maybe 3 to 5 years and beyond. Was it a long-term relationship that both of you had before you had this accident, pregnancy? I don't feel like the both of you had a long-term relationship. Oh. 4 years. Okay. So as of now, so your question is as of now, you you want to know about him, he's hard to read. As of now, from this photo, whenever this photo has been taken and onwards, from this day the photo has been taken and onwards until now, this man no longer has got any feelings or emotions. This man no longer has it. All right, forget about the past. Forget about the past. It's gonna add on more. Um, it's gonna be a lot for you to digest. I mean, coming to know, or coming to hear this from me. Okay, but let's just say from this day the photo has been taken and onwards until today, there is no more feelings or emotion from him towards this family or you specifically, other than the son. Even the son is just a responsibility. Even the son is just a responsibility. I feel like he doesn't has got much in common with the son. He doesn't has got much in common with the son. Do they? No, no, no. Got pregnant in 4 years. Oh, okay, okay. So you got to know him shortly You were pregnant, you got pregnant shortly after the both of you knew, and then after that you spend some time like 4 years together before everything breaks apart, fall apart. I agree. I feel that well been felt that. I feel like him and the son, they have nothing much in common. They have nothing much in common. They don't have a lot of photos. This might just be one of the very rare photos that they are taking. Do they have a lot of photos? Who else is Mimi? Any further comments or questions? Otherwise, who else has got photos to email in? Or otherwise, Sarah, it is your turn to insert in question now. So Mimi, all good for now? All good for now. He never received true love as a child. He was abused by his father and abandoned by his mother. No wonder. All right. No wonder. That makes him so emotionless. And I think with that, we could safely say that could be true during the times when the both of you okay, so they are both not so close. I thought that was what I thought actually. So anyway, yeah, anyway, could be his life story that you just mentioned. Where's Saint Lucia? Where's Saint Lucia? Anyway, it could, what I was trying to say is that it could be that story that you mentioned, and that makes him emotionless anymore. Like he's so numb. He's so numb. He doesn't know what's emotions. He doesn't know what's emotions anymore. He had all his emotions chopped off during his childhood. Have you ever seen him cry before? Have you ever seen him cry before? Crying is the only um resolution to bring back his emotions. But of course, for the first step to make him cry, he will take a lot. But if you're able to make him cry, if anyone or anything, any event is able to make him cry, he will be back like normal human. He will be back like a normal human. Yeah, you can, sure. You're trying, okay. Sure, send it to me. Will it take long? Will it take long? Or is it almost immediate? You can't tell if it's fake or real. Okay. Anyway, you can give me another photo of you can give me another photo of yours. Sarah, sorry, we'll wait till I clear this energy away before I read your photo, okay? I will, even though we have some time right now. We'll clear away this energy before I come back to you. Whatever, if you want to send, if you feel like sending, sure. If you have time anyway, you're just there waiting for your turn. I believe he exhibits true narcissism behavior. What sign are you, Mimi, and what sign is he? What are both of your signs, Mimi? Sonia. Okay, Sonia, I got your email. I will look at it after I clear this. Okay, Mimi, I got your... He's a Gemini. Oh my god. And you're a Pisces. Oh my god. But you know what? In my Gemini reading today, that was... In my Geminis, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I call out for Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces in the earlier part of this video. Yeah, sent a few more photos. Okay, NPR. I was saying Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces has the shittiest reading ever. The shittiest reading ever. Did he, Mimi, did your ex here said anything really awful to you ever? Had he said anything very awful to you? Okay, Sarah, I got it. You're a Gemini and he's the Pisces. Okay, then did you say anything very awful to him? I have Cancer in my chart and he have Sag in his for some reason. He always comes up as a Sag. I can't remember the Sag reading. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't remember the Sag reading. What is in the Sag reading? The Sag reading is about nothing much, just about work. Nothing much about Sag. More about Gemini and Pisces. For Pisces, someone said something really awful to them. Could you have said something very awful to him before? Could you be, as a Gemini, said something very awful to him? He's a Pisces. And for Gemini, Gemini is thinking a lot about going back to revisit a past that had passed a long time ago. That was what my Gemini reading is about. It is a general reading, but it turned out to be a lot about love. Gemini wants to go back to that long time past. The long time past that has passed for such a long time. That was the Gemini's reading. Anyway, I will post it out soon. Just yesterday, I did truthfully. He hurt you, and I felt bad after I did it. All right, you just gave me that that assurance. My Pisces reading is fine. It's fine. Really, I tell you, Pisces reading, because that was the last sign that I was doing today. Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces. These three signs. Screwed up, fucked up reading, fucked up reading. I'm sorry if it's so super negative in there, but I don't know. Gemini's especially, I did it twice because the first time when I did it, I wasn't being very appropriate in there. So I did it the second time. The energy is the same. Gemini is thinking about going back to a long time past. Not a long term past, but a long time past. It has passed for so long. Bruh, I have a Gemini moon and I second guess my actions so much. You just got to do it and forget about it. No, like in that, because you know, in that video, I was in a pants that is nude in color. So it's about my dressing in that wasn't so appropriate. So it looks like I'm not wearing a pants, but it is actually a nude color pants. And then you know how this glass here it's seen through, and then that nude color pants, it will look a lot like I'm not wearing anything. So it's so not appropriate. So I have to refilm it twice. So now I'm wearing gray, no more nude colored pants. I have not posted out the Capricorn. Alright, oh, anyway, Mimi is waiting for me to see her photo. Mimi, you're someone who don't take shit. You're someone who don't take shit. Straight off from your photo, you're someone who just don't take shit. I could see, sorry, this is a little bit explicit. I could see how you are so sexually satisfied by him. You are so sexually satisfied by him. No wonder you said that he's sexual. I was like thinking, who's not sexual? Like, which man is not being sexual? But I could see you are so sexually satisfied by him. You like what he did to you. His moves, his style, all his little tricks. He just know. All right. I've been thinking on my past for some odd reasons. Yeah, Geminis be thinking a lot about the past for some odd reason, which is no reason. They just think about the past. It came out in my reading today. And I was just thinking, why do I keep reading into love for Gemini? Geminis keep thinking about a long time past. Some past that had passed at least by count of years. At least 1 year by count of years. They just want to revisit. They don't mind. I can't remember what was the storyline, but the Geminis wants to go back to revisit a long time past. A past that had passed so long ago by count of years. Mercury retrograde does that too. Yes. Yes, they do. They do. But for me, Mercury retrograde, I want to run back home. I want to go back home. I already want to go back home. I'm on my first week. I just completed my 7th day. I arrived last Wednesday and today is Tuesday. I've completed my 1 week here and I'm dying. I just don't like it here in Toronto. I just really don't like it. I want to go home. I want to go home. Mimi, all good? So I guess what you're missing is probably that all that lovey-dovey moments. Possibly one of the reason why. Yeah, it's actually quite hard for me. Like every day, I'm counting my every day. 7 days here. I'm really looking out for like the flight change of days and yeah, now that I know, I realize that no place like home. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. I'm converting, and but yesterday I wasn't here on live because I was kind of trying to digest what do I really want. I came all the way here and then now I want to go back. Yesterday I was spending some time to really digest and think about it. But apparently I had no conclusion. I came with no conclusion. Appreciate the small things in life. Yeah, I know. Mimi, all done, all good for now. All done and all good for now. Okay, just think about what do you really want to get out from this revisiting of the past. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You've sent me only one additional photo, right? I'm looking at the you in your uniform, and that's how I said that you are so sexually pleased by him. Even though you're in a uniform, but I could see that vibe exuding or coming from you. You're so pleased by him. Yeah. I don't know why. I used to be very happy to be away. Like in my last few trips that I made, I used to be so happy. But this time around, strangely and oddly, I feel like I no longer want to travel anymore. I want to be back at home. I will work from home and live from home. That was what was going through my mind from yesterday and today. Any further question, Mimi? Just review, why do you want to revisit? Why do you want to revisit? Was it for the good old times? Is there, other than that, is there any other reason why you want to revisit? Ask yourself that. Okay? Maybe you take a bit long to type, don't you? Any more? Are we all good here, Mimi? Oh, do you see me becoming... Oh, okay, do you see me in uniform? Oh, all right. Okay, so that was what you're asking about. Do I see you? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. You are too easy. I mean, sorry, when I say easy, as in you're too nice. You don't possess the qualities of what a police should have. Easily, you don't possess the qualities of what a police should have. I don't even see any firm. Like you are not firm enough as a person. You don't stand your grounds firm enough as a person. You don't. I don't see any qualities of you. I mean, who am I to judge? I know, who am I to say that? But if you ask me, in my own very personal opinion, I feel I don't see you being firm enough. And it needs a one of the criteria, in my own opinion, is someone who is firm as nut. Who's firm as a nut. Who's firm. You're not. You're not. You're easily you could your mind, your thoughts could easily be wavered, could easily be swayed. You're not that firm. If you ask me, that is just in my own opinion. Of course, it is not the force, like the police force criteria or assessment. I do not know what's the assessment or criteria. I suppose to take a lot of EQ or IQ tests for that. So for me, this is just coming from me. You are too nice. Like, you are too nice. You would help someone. I see you, if you become a police, I see you letting a thief get away, because because maybe you feel that they deserve a second chance, and they're just playful. Or I see you letting a thief away. Like, the second chance comes from you, it doesn't come from the judge. You know what I'm saying? You are too nice. LMAO, laugh my ass off. Yeah, you're too nice. You can't be a police from me. You can be an investigator. You're too kind. You're just too kind. You know, you're just too kind. You're too nice and too kind. You believe that everyone deserves a second chance. You believe that everyone deserves a second chance. I don't think, Sarah, I don't think she doesn't hold a job. I don't think she doesn't hold a job. All right, Sonia, I've got another email from you. I will get to it soon. Okay. I'll be fired. I'll be fired. You can be a fireman. You can be a fireman with the civil force. You can be a fireman because you want to help. You want to keep people alive. You want to give people a living second chance. You can be a fireman, but you can't be a police. You can't be a police to put them into jail, to jail them up where they're not given a second chance. You will easily give away your chances. Yeah. Okay. All right. So much over here. All right. Next is, all right, I will give Sarah, I will see Sarah very quickly for, what the shit, Sarah, any difference? I don't see any or much difference. I know it's a different photo altogether, but I don't see much of a difference. And your question is, again, can you copy and paste? Sarah, what's your question again? I've been thinking about my past one. I've been doing good moving forward now. So the past in. Okay. Will my next boyfriend please me? Like, be a really, really nice guy. Patsy left. Sonia, I think Patsy left. Patsy said good night to all of us. Nice. Now Mimi is helping us. On behalf of Nina. We actually have another girl. Her name is Nina. Mimi, you're exactly like Nina. Sending pics by another night. What do you mean? I've got both of your emails and your pictures. Sarah. Hello, Sonia. Sarah, can oh, sorry, you have posted, you have written your question. Yeah. Will my next boyfriend please me? Like, be a really, really nice guy. If you be a really, really balanced girl. I said that, isn't it? If you be a really, really balanced girl, you can't neglect your personal life, or rather your love relationship. You can't neglect it, because I could see you potentially neglecting your own love life when you have something of a higher priority to focus on. Old faces, all of you, the same old faces, the usual suspects. Sarah, you hear me? Do you feel like he will really love? No. I feel like he likes you because you have your character. 你知道你很有性格吗？ You are someone who has a character of your own. 你很有性格，你真的很有性格。Any guy who gets attracted to you because they just find you so different. I just don't want him to give up on me easily. Really, what? Oh gosh. Could you put some exclamation mark and some expression like really question mark or really exclamation mark or really dot dot dot? You have to change a bit of your outlook and be more subtle. Maybe have some curls on your hair. You know how if you have got long hair, then tie up for overnight, and then the next day when you put it down, there will be some curls. You need to have some soft curls in you to soften down, to soften the vibe that you exude, to soften down the vibe that you exude. Less is more too. When can I find someone who really... When you finally decided to make a change on yourself, on both your presentation, how you present, how you carry yourself, your outlook towards life or towards romance, actually, your outlook towards romance. Now you have too many questions. Like, you look at the questions that you're asking, even if anyone comes to you, you will still be in doubt. When you start to only have appreciation towards life, towards people, when you start to appreciate everyone for who they are and understand them, put yourself in their shoe, that's the time where your chances will shoot up. But now, as every other time, as like any other time earlier, when you keep on questioning, will he like me? Will he genuinely like me? As long as you have this, you still have this mind in you, this mindset in you, is gonna be very challenging. It's gonna be very challenging. Thanks, Mimi. Hugs! Let's all welcome Mimi to the usual suspects. I'm not a very harsh person. Like, even though no matter how harsh I am, I always have got some reserve. Unless the person pissed me off so much that I really don't give a fuck about how you feel. But rarely anyone hits that limit of mine. Yeah, rarely anyone hits that limit of mine. Even if I'm harsh in any case during my videos or anytime here in my channel, it was because of my true genuine care for all of you. When I start to be harsh, it's because I really care and I don't want any one of you to continue to do the shit that any one of you is doing. The shit, in my own opinion. Of course, who am I to say that this is shit? The whatever that you're doing is shit. Who am I to say? I know, but that's how I view you, and that's my opinion coming from me. Either you stay away from me, don't let me hit back at you, or if you decided to stay, then I think I will constantly try. So he'll only like my character and not who I am. Your character is who you are, but if you're asking about like romantically, are you that kind of princessy girl? You are not. I know I said that you're a very sweet girl. You can be a very sweet girl. But you know the front door, talking about front or front gate. The front gate, a palace, the front gate Your front gate is those gates where it is sharp and pointed. It's so hard to even get over that. It's so hard, and that's the vibe. That's what you're exuding. That's what you're putting out right from the beginning. People who people who decided to challenge this gate with the sharp pointed uh, ends of the gate, they would think that, oh, this gate is so it's so tough to get over. There must be a lot of gold in the palace. There must be a lot of money, a lot of precious in the palace. And so they decided to just challenge this gate that you put up with the sharp edges. Am I making sense here? So when they decided to challenge this gate, it's because they assume that there is a lot of gold. Similar to you, when they decided to work things out with you, it's because they saw your personality. They saw what you are, as how you carry yourself, how you present yourself. All right, that's how you present yourself. So they want to go for this presentation of yours that you had presented. But what I saw is the inner in you. I told you can be a very soft girl once they have passed that gate. But when they pass that gate, they don't expect in the house be like pink, baby blue. They expect it to be coated with gold plated pillars. You know what I'm trying to illustrate over here? So, and that's how people are saying, there's this phrase that says that be yourself. Just be yourself. You don't have to put up any front. If you have no goal, if you have no treasure in your palace, why do you have to put up such sharp edges, gates, or fencing? You will make people think like, oh, this palace is so well guarded, it's so protected. There must be a lot of treasure in there. So if you are a baby pink girl, go for then behave like a baby pink girl. If you're a striking hot pink, like the striking pink that I was wearing the other day, if you're a striking pink person, then present yourself as a striking pink person. But anyway, bottom line over here is that the minute once you are able to understand why people are the way they are, and instead of questioning, will the next guy truly and genuinely love me, I feel like that's the time where you then will be ready for love. For influx of love, actually. No, Sarah loves herself. She loves herself. She loves herself. Which I think in her case, the energy might have be over and beyond. She might have loved herself too much. Not in a selfish way, but in a protective manner, in a protective way. I still don't love myself too. That's why, anyway. And my ex should really die. I don't know. When I say that, I don't literally mean like this guy should just be banished from this earth, be taken away, that his life be taken away or whatever. Crystal, did you really get that my ex should die? I did. I did. I mean, but you know, when I say die, I don't literally mean kill him, but in a light-hearted manner. Please, people, don't take my word for word for, unless I tell you, take my word for it. But when I say your ex should just die, meaning to say he should just be removed, totally be removed from the equation of your life. He should just totally be removed from your life. That's what I meant by good night, Mimi. Good night. See you again, if you can, next time round. Where did you get that? I just got it. I just got the message downloaded to me. You see how I'm live? There's really no magic that I'm doing here. It's just really whatever comes to me. And why are you talking about your ex so much? No, I'm not cueing you. I'm still tired too. Are we not completing, or I will? Well, should I do Sonia's another time? Or Sonia, do you want me to complete yours? You just woke up. Here's one of you. Oh. I don't mean to kill you, Sarah. Okay. Since it's a joint consensus, you are so beautiful, Sarah. But I will not read into the energy. Okay, so if it's a joint consensus, can we end it here? I just keep on yawning. I need to post out the videos from today. Make sure, guys, give me some support for the videos. Go look at those videos. I will ask for your feedbacks. I will ask for your feedbacks. All right, good night. 3 of you, Sarah, Sonia, and maybe NPR. I think NPR might still be cooking. NPR, you can log off if you're still there. Good night. I'm going to sleep. And we will see when we see. Most likely we will see. I have a lot of little tricks. Next time will be the crystal ball. Okay? Good night. Bye. Yeah, sleepy.